Hi, my name is Debbie Ross, and I have a son that was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 6 years ago. Um, and it's been a really rough road, but dealing with this new disease, I mean, there was a lot of misconceptions I've had about type 1 diabetes. I actually thought, type 1 diabetes was pretty much like type 2, only when you get it when you're younger. I thought that was the only difference, but actually it's an autoimmune disorder where my son's immune system attacked his beta cells in his pancreas, leaving it unable to produce insulin. Therefore, he has to be on insulin for the rest of his life. So it's a daily challenge, but it's taught us a lot of positive things too, because I've learned to be flexible, and I've learned that things don't always go the way I want them to go, and I have to go with it and make the best of it. So okay.
Don't worry about being on.
Oh,
Just
okay.
talk.
Another way to say it
The
is,
wonderful world of editing.
Oh yes.
another way to say it is you've learned to be more patient.
Oh yeah, it's taught me to be patient too, for sure.
What about school? Is he at school or is he homeschooled?
Well, he was in school, but he was in a private school at the time when he was diagnosed, and all of a sudden I didn't know what to do because the school didn't have a nurse to administer his insulin. And seeing he has to have insulin shots, multiple insulin shots, to cover for his blood sugars and for all the food that he eats, it was necessary that I was there throughout the day to give insulin shots. And I was all of a sudden struck with, what in the world am I going to do? Because he has to attend school and I need to give him his insulin, and I have to work, and thankfully I had a nurse there, another parent that came in and gave his insulin shots twice a week. So I was able to, with my self-employment, I was able to work part-time. But right now we're trying to get him on a continuous glucose monitor, which is the Dexcom. That would help regulate his blood sugars, and that would free up time for me so that I could, work full time, because, life has been very hard financially because of all this. My son has passed out in the past, due to low blood sugar levels. And, many people don't want to be responsible for him. They don't want to watch him with having type 1 diabetes, which has made it really difficult.
Because they don't want to be liable.
So,
Okay. Good.
so.
Now, what's your positive outlook for your son's life with diabetes?
Okay, well, I think it's taught him to, no matter how hard life is or no matter what is thrown in your way, to, persevere and not to let it get you down. Of course, he has his moments like everybody does. It is a hard disease to deal with, but overall, I think he has a really excellent outlook on life. Very positive attitude.
Good.
And he's taught me to be more positive when I see everything that he goes through, and I just see his positive attitude, and he's so happy-go-lucky, and even though he's dealing with this dreaded disease 24/7, every moment he has to adjust blood sugars and watch his carbs. Everything he eats, he has to give himself a shot or deliver insulin through his pump. And he's pretty happy.
Perfect.
So.
That was excellent. That was excellent.